Dave, do you guys have a decision on a quarterback yet?
We don't. Our aim is to have one prior to Monday, so we're kind of down to it. Today was a good day. I thought both played well, but decision is due, and so Spav and I and the rest of the offense are going to get together and get that done.
How did you feel like just the scrimmage as a whole went today?
I thought the offense really started off strong, and so from last scrimmage to this one, a lot of improvement, and they had the defense on their heels in the first half. I thought the defense was able to adjust and really play well in the second half, and so really kind of a tale of two halves, which, probably for someone in my position is probably good to see. Good to see the back and forth, and so a lot of work's been done, a lot more work still to do.
When you have that conversation with Spav on QB, do you look more at like body of work? Do you look at like how they're trending? I mean,
I think all of that. I think all of that's. I think the bottom line is the guy that helps us win in the immediacy, and the guy that is the most problematic for a defense to defend, and the guy that we can build an offense around. I feel good about both of our guys in that respect, and makes the decision hard.
Who were a couple of guys that caught your eye during the scrimmage and during practice this week?
I thought that Michael Trigg really played well. I thought this week was his best week, and he's had a couple of good ones, but you talked about trending. He would be a guy that's been trending really, really strong. Ashton Hawkins this week was almost unguardable at times, and so both of those guys really kind of jump off the page in terms of when the tempo's fast and there's formations and routes that can give you issues in terms of rules and eye transfers and all of it, and so it's their talent combined with the scheme make it difficult to defend in the moment. Then on defense, I thought that Big E, Elijah really played well. I think he commands a double team. I think when he's singled, he makes plays consistently. When we move him, he's able to make even more plays. And then I thought Garmin Randolph is playing the best that he's ever played. And he's taken his game to a new level. Happy for Garmin and want to see it continue. And I think that boy sacrificed a lot, and so he's in a position to do some reaping. I'm excited for him.
Carl said that you hold the defense to a really high standard. Mm-hmm. And he also mentioned that Ashton is hard to guard.
Yes.
I mean, do you ever give those DBs any grace where you're just like, sometimes a guy just makes a play, right?
Yeah, the offense, their weapons, when you have Monterey out there and you've got Ashton out there and you've got Trigg out there, and then you got Hal or Keaton out there, all those guys can go. And when it's rolling, you can't double cover them all. And so, I thought, the unheralded group with all of it is the offensive line. The improvement from last week to this week is what you would expect, and it's good that we're on that path, and I'm excited about what can become with that because we've got some weapons we can get the ball to.
Have you made any changes up there, or was that just the progression of a week of each guy, the whole line getting better?
Yeah, there's guys that are splitting reps, and competition always kind of breeds better performance in competitors, and so that's happening. And then I think the longer you go in camp, the more you see and the more you can learn from experience, and the more that the words that are coming out of the coach's mouth are not so foreign. There's a kind of a context and a greater understanding and a greater application in the moment. Stuff's going fast, and I think all those things are true with us right now.
Coach, after today's scrimmage, is this team, where would you, as a team, when the team is A, where it is, and B, where you anticipated it would be 2 weeks going into the season?
We're a talented team. We're a hungry team. The care factor on this team is very strong. I feel offensively, we're right on schedule. Defensively, I wish we would have played better in the first half. I'm proud of how we played in the second half. I'm excited about what this team can do. There's an edge to this team, and it's good to have edge and not have to talk about edge. So that's a positive.
What's the strength of the offense right now, and what's the strength of the
Speed,
defense?
speed on offense, and then I think with defense it can be 11 guys playing as one. I think when we're playing our best, it's that.
What is Matt Jones' status? Is he banged up? Or?
He is. I hope, Matt has missed quite a few days, and we're hoping that we get Matt back. He's an integral part. I want to say he's, prior to all this, was probably the glue, and he's someone that could see things and almost kind of be an interpreter of the things from the staff to the rest of the defense. So to not have him is a blow in a couple different ways, and so we're looking to get Matt back pretty quick. I expect this week.
Does Keaton have to take on some of that role?
He
Even though
has.
he's a newcomer in it.
He has. We were just talking out here, about how he wished he got on the guys more in that first half, and in the moment, you're always thinking of the things that you can do better, and so for him to kind of think of others and kind of get on them to motivate them, I think is something that Keaton can bring, and I think when he talks, people listen, and so I think there's all types of reactions to a thing, and so with Matt not being there, Keaton's leadership has grown, JJ's development has grown, Ra has gotten more reps than he normally would, and he's shown to be a player, and he's going to play, so there's been positives off of him.
Are there any other injuries you're having to manage around right now? I know Dom's been a little banged up.
Yeah, Keaton, we're looking to get back. I think Keaton is similar boat as Matt, kind of same injury, and so we're hoping to get him back. I think he's really kind of missed his last week, and so our aim is to get him back for early next week and to get him in a position where conditioning-wise and everything else, he's set to go.